Hello, language learners. Welcome to another exciting episode of English Pod. I'm Emily.
And I'm Michael. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's super relevant in today's work world. A conversation between a boss and an employee discussing remote work.
That's right. Many companies are jumping on the remote work bandwagon lately. But the big question is, how do we actually go about requesting this remote work?
Exactly. It's like stepping into a whole new universe, right? We'll break it down into bite-sized parts and uncover some essential phrases to help you shine in these discussions.
Let's get right into it.
Hey, Jack.
Hey, boss.
I heard you put in a request to work remotely.
Yeah,
Can you tell me why you want to work from home?
I feel like I get more done at home because in the office, I sometimes deal with unnecessary meetings and a lot of interruptions. If I could work from home a few days a week, I'd be able to focus better on my projects.
I get where you're coming from, but we also need good team coordination.
I totally agree.
Don't you think being in the office is important for certain meetings and teamwork?
My suggestion is to work remotely 2 days a week and come into the office on the other days. Of course, I'll still be available when working from home, and I can join meetings online.
That sounds like an interesting idea, but we need to make sure that productivity and team communication don't take a hit. Let me check in with HR and see how we can set up a plan that works for both you and the company.
That sounds great. I really appreciate you considering this. I'm sure this setup could work out well for both sides.
All right then, I'll get back to you with an update. If this works smoothly, we might even roll it out for other team members.
That would be awesome. Looking forward to hearing from you.
So the boss kicks off with, I heard that you requested remote work. Can you explain why? What a polite opener, right? It really invites the employee to lay down their reasons.
Oh, wow. So the employee comes back with, I feel that I'm more productive at home because I often face unnecessary meetings and interruptions. That hits me right in the feels.
Absolutely. That phrase, to be more productive, signifies getting more done in less time, while too many interruptions highlights those pesky distractions that kill our focus. We all know that struggle.
Yeah. It totally reminds me of those days when I'm at my desk, and it feels like I'm running a mini reception with people constantly stopping by. It's like, excuse me folks, I'm not a greeting card.
Exactly. Moving forward, the boss expresses a valid concern. We also need team coordination. Don't you think being in the office is necessary for some meetings?
Oh, totally. Team coordination is crucial for successful teamwork, especially with larger projects. I mean, sometimes these meetings feel like they could just be a simple email.
Right. And then the employee proposes, my suggestion is to work remotely for 2 days a week and be in the office the remaining days. Such a smart balance.
I really dig that. Saying, my suggestion is to, makes it feel so collaborative. It's like tossing your idea into a potluck of thoughts. Let's see what everyone brings to the table.
And the boss replies, we need to ensure that productivity and team communication are not affected. It's all about finding that delicate balance.
Right. Productivity is about the amount of effective work being done, while team communication relates to how well the team works together. It's like making sure the jocks and the nerds sync up during a major project.
Definitely. Lastly, the boss mentions discussing this with human resources. Coordinating decisions like these with HR is pretty standard practice.
Oh, so how do we actually bring these phrases into our real-life chats? That sounds super useful.
Great question. If you want to request remote work, you might say something like, I'd like to discuss the possibility of remote work. I believe I can be more productive at home.
Wow, that sounds direct yet polite. And if you're a boss voicing concerns, saying, we need to ensure that team coordination and productivity are not affected, sounds like a pro move.
Exactly. Practicing these phrases in real-world conversations is key to mastering them.
Totally. And listeners craving more juicy business talk should definitely subscribe to English Pod. It's like a delicious buffet of knowledge just waiting for you.
Absolutely. Until next time, goodbye everyone.
Goodbye.